What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to my Friday video. Okay, I'll get all my notifications. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Matt, and I am a paranormal consultant. Okay. So it's going to be a little different tonight. It's going to be just kind of a recap of some of the videos I've done these last couple weeks, and we're going to try to get some Q&A going on if anybody joins me. So we'll wait and see if anybody comes in. So we survived another week. And if you guys can't tell, I'm a little tired tonight. I got my second COVID shot Wednesday. Still kind of recovering from that. I'm just a little tired. So let's see if anybody joins us this evening. I have no guest planned. That's not to say that some might not pop in. I have a couple of usual suspects who like to pop in once in a while. So let's see who all joins us tonight. Somebody's on. Somebody just joined us. If you're new to this channel, to my page, first of all, welcome. Secondly, I like these videos, all my videos, to be very interactive. So if you're watching, say hello, let me know you're here, and I will say hello right back. Also, if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, go ahead and hit that like button. Let me know you're there. Feel free to comment, say who you are, say hello. There's 2 people on Facebook now. Sweet. Who's creeping me on Facebook? Who's there? Casey's there. For those of you who don't remember, Casey was one of my guests for 2 of my videos, The Witching Hour-ish, part 1 and 2. She was on both. Who else is here with me? There's somebody else. I have a feeling I know who the other one is. He's just being creepy tonight. But anyway, guys, so tonight's video, I'm not planning for it to be really long. But if you've seen any of my videos, get comfortable. It's because I tend to go on a lot of tangents. And whatever you do, do not adjust the color of your screen. This is actually blue, or a light blue. It kind of looks cotton candy-ish. That might be the light. But yes, it's supposed to be gray, but for some reason it turned blue on me. Let's see. 9 o'clock start, but nobody's here. Casey's here. Casey said she'd be here. Hi, Casey. I got another notification. There's 2. Somebody else who's here. Who's here creeping? Who's creeping with me? But anyway, just like the video says, or the title says, this is going to be a recap of all my videos that I've done so far, recent videos I've done so far, and what's to come, and a Q&A. So if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to... Sorry, the numbers are just doing some weird stuff. So just feel free to pop in with any questions you may have, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. So to get this started, I'm going to, on my phone, actually, get on to my page here. Bear with me 1 second. Let me just share this. Oh, wait. Is the video down? Okay. The video's down. There we go. Doing it. Okay. There's a little delay. It's funny, actually. I didn't realize there was that much of a delay. Wow, is this guy creepy? How can you guys watch this? Seriously, this guy's creepy. Anyway, so let me get to my page here. I know. This is so exciting. So exciting. So exciting. Okay, so we're going to start off tonight with my Paranormal 101. So, Paranormal 101, guys, for those of you who haven't watched that video, or should I just say Casey? For those of you who haven't watched that video, it's real basic, literally basic. I just go over basic do's and don'ts of the paranormal. Um, just some things that you may or may not, need, some safety things you may need to investigate the paranormal. I don't want to say professionally, but amateur status. Everybody, the short version of that video, someone's on YouTube. Who's there? Say hello. I see you. I see somebody's watching me on YouTube, and this time it's not me. But anyway, just basic stuff. Basic stuff. My hair is doing some weird stuff. Speaking of, but anyway, one of the basic things that I like to take into the field with me is my phone. You saw me hold it up. Phones anymore have so many things that we use. Hello, how you guys doing? Phones have digital cameras, digital camcorders, like video recorders, obviously, voice recorders. They've got a bunch of different tools that we can all use out in the field, and honestly, they work. It's that simple. Everybody always asks, do I have to go buy the really expensive stuff? No, don't buy the expensive stuff. I mean, unless you really have the money and you really want to, but it's not needed. If you're just going out with your friends, going to a wooded area or chilling somewhere, just take your phone. I've used my phone. Heck, I've even used VHS. I think Scott and I were talking about that. We used to take the VHS out, and we did some investigating with that. I actually investigated in San Diego with a VHS recorder for years until I got my Night Owl ones. Which, by the way, Night Owl, if you get, they don't sponsor me or anything. I mean, who would? But Night Owls are fairly inexpensive, but they're great pieces of equipment. I love them. I should get more. I should get Night Owl. So yeah, so the bottom line for the Paranormal 101, real simple. Use simple equipment. Don't break your budget. Have fun. Be safe. I mean, there's really there's a right and a wrong way of investigating, but at the same time, there's really not. Just for the sheer fact that you never know what you're going to run into. So obviously, be safe, and you never know what the spirits may interact with. Some just want to have a basic conversation. So you can't really just go out and follow a script. I got an announcement now. Don't need that. Stop it. Sorry, guys. I keep getting update messages. Popular. So yeah, so that's that. Paranormal 101. Just going through my Facebook, there's just a lot of random stuff from years ago, 2019. 2 years ago. Hello. So we have a guest. Whether I wanted him here or not. Come here. You're already over here. Come here. Wait. Come here. Come here. One sec, guys. We have a special guest. Hey. Hey. Come here. You made the effort to get over here. Now come here. Here we go. One of the cats tried to make an appearance. Natsu. Okay. Cody and Aubrey, what's up, man? How are you guys doing tonight? Okay, Casey asked a question. Okay, here we go. Put her on the spot. Do you think there's a difference in trying to get photo evidence with an older camera versus a modern new one? I feel like the old digital cameras pick up orb shape shadows. You know, I've used Polaroids. Yes, Polaroids in investigations. Me personally, I mean, talking about orbs, and any camera is going to pick up dust and bugs and everything like that. So the orbs, you'll get them. You'll get them with any camera. You probably will get better quality with some of the newer ones. Now, something you can do is get what's called, oh, there you are. There you are, Scott. Mm-hmm. Hey, Scott, I started about 10 minutes ago, buddy. Late for his own videos and late for mine. No, I'm just picking. That's just a joke we were having 2 weeks in a row now. Scott was late for his own video. But yeah, so to me, it doesn't really matter, but you do get better quality with these newer ones, but you can get what's called an IR floodlight or lamp or stuff like that. It's infrared, so night vision. You can get lights that'll actually help in low light settings to get better quality. I'm always late, ask Lee. Scott, I don't need to ask Lee. I see the evidence right in front of me. But yeah, here's the thing though, Casey. If you're an amateur investigator, you don't need to go out and spend, a couple $1,000s on a brand new, full spectrum camera and all this stuff. You don't need to. Your phone with the flash can do the same thing. The only thing I will say is be aware of your surroundings. If you're outside and it's somewhat windy, there's a good possibility you'll catch orbs. It's just dust. My co-hosts are getting a little rambunctious. Knock it off. Wait, if you're not going to be in the video, knock it off. I'm going to poke it with a stick. Stop it. I just booped the kitty. No. Don't you love cats? So yeah, so that's actually a good question, Casey. But again, you guys, you don't need to go out and buy the high expensive stuff. You don't. I've had success, like I said, with Polaroids. I've had success with disposable cameras. So it's whatever you can afford. And like I said, nowadays we all have, these smartphones, they have cameras. Now it's really cool though, if you do want to get an IR illuminator or an IR light, a lot of times your cell phones, if not all the time, your cell phones or any type of digital camera will pick up that. I got another message. Don't mind me. But these cameras and phones now will pick them up. Will pick up that IR light. So you can literally turn any phone or any digital camera into an infrared or night vision, if you will. And the way to test that, believe it or not, there is to take a remote, shine it right here. There it is. Shine it right there on your camera. So you are looking through it, and then you'll see a little light up. If you can see that light up, you can do IR because remotes actually use IR. That's why you can't see it like a laser. Hold on 1 second here, folks. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. There you go. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, again, no need for high end stuff. Don't need it. You see who the stars of the show are, don't you? So moving on. I want to go to one of my favorite videos that I've done next to obviously the ones that Scott joins me and hangs out with me. The Witching Hour ish, part 1 and 2. Casey was on that. I had a couple of wonderful, wonderful guests join me on that. And I'll tell you, I had a lot of fun with that. I learned a lot. If you haven't watched it, seriously watch it. It gives a whole new perspective to the Wicca side and pagan side, and it just gives you a whole new outlook on the quote unquote witches. But it's both videos were a lot of fun to make. The last part too. My wife Mackenzie joined me on that. Well, joined Casey upstairs, and just the fact that they had so much information. I mean, I could probably do a part 3 with the ladies. I mean, there's so much. I mean, that goes into the Wicca side of it. You got light, dark. You got those are just the practices. You got runes. You got stones. You got a bunch of different things. There's so much knowledge there. And I'm not going to go over every single one because obviously I don't want to be here all night long. But let's see. Hold on one second. Oh, I can just bring that up, couldn't I? Yeah. But so yeah, so they are a lot of fun. They're a good group of ladies, to be honest with you. They were a lot of fun to do a video with. I want to do more because there's so much that we could dive into and just talk about. And I know this is sorry. Don't mind. I've had a long day. But there's so much to dive into that we could literally spend probably about a week or 2 just talking about it. And Scott. Anyway, no, I'm gonna hide that. So anyway, like I said, there's so much to talk about with the Wicca side of things. And one thing that was asked was, do I feel that having a Wicca, which whatever you want to call them, do you think I see that tail? that having one is good on your team? Absolutely. I feel like I should just put the camera on them. This is more. They're more entertaining. Not to. Well, that'll get me views. Oh, should we show the cats? There he is. There's Natsu. This is what I'm dealing with. There are 4 cats down here. They were asleep. Now I'm doing this. Now they're up and running around. But anyway, like I said, there's so much that we can talk about with the Wicca side. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was asked if I feel like having a witch on my team, or a team is beneficial. Absolutely. The more variety you have, the better investigation, because you get different outlooks from different religious backgrounds, experiences, and it's even good to have a skeptic on board because someone to keep you grounded is a good person to have. Give me 1 second. Ah, there he is. I was wondering when he would show up. Save me. There he is.
Save you. You're doing fine.
There's the man, the myth.
What do you mean save you?
Apparently,
Man, I didn't even see you send the link. I was just kind of sitting here and I seen something pop up and I'm like, what's that?
Well, I'm glad you found it.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
For those of you who don't know who this lucky gentleman next to me is, this is Scott. No, you're the other way. There you go. he's somewhere over there. But
I would be all right if this was my broadcast because that would have been the right way.
Yeah. Now it's the opposite. So now you're over there. But this is Scott.
Everybody. Thank you, Matt, for introducing me. You're trying to until I talk over you. How you feeling?
Worn down, honestly. It's been a rough day.
Yeah, not exactly high energy this evening. Wow. Actually, as I seen your notifications come on, I got a phone call pretty much about half a minute before you got on, and then all of a sudden you're popping up, and I'm on the phone, and I'm like, normally I don't answer, but nobody usually calls me this time of night, so I was like, what the heck? I don't care about my extended car warranty.
Oh, you've been getting those too?
No, not really.
Oh.
I don't answer my phone most of the time.
I got one a couple weeks ago. They were talking to me. This is before I got my sports track. They said my car's extended warranty. I go, my car's 11 years old. If it has a warranty still, I want to know who creates that, who offers that long of a warranty.
Because that would be a heck of a warranty.
Well, now it's even better. My sports track's an 04.
Right. So quick question.
Yeah.
What's Ken's wife's name?
Ken.
Like the doll? Ken and
Barbie.
Oh. And they're on Earth. Earth is another word for Earth is
This is the wrong day to be playing games.
World,
is easy. I'm an easy target tonight, sir.
World, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, sure.
Sure what? I'll get you to say it. You want to tell them why I'm doing that?
I have no idea why you're doing it, so
remember how we were talking on the phone and I said I will edit you singing I'm a Barbie girl?
Now I remember.
I got the Barbie part.
You got that. No. So, if you haven't figured it out by now, folks, Scott and I do talk very frequently, both on and off camera. And he wants me to sound clip me singing Barbie Girl. And no, that is not going to happen. No.
Just got Barbie Girl.
Yeah. But I'm not going to continue. I know the lyrics.
Oh, I'll get it. Everybody that's part of your show and watches and such, I want you all to keep asking questions to get him to that point.
Well, this is going to be a very quiet video. Then I'm just going. But
speaking of which, recap and Q&A.
Yeah, I kind of went through.
I definitely enjoyed your shows with Wicca and such.
Yeah, the ladies did a phenomenal job. Absolutely phenomenal on both parts 1 and 2. I was very happy with them. I had a great time. The ladies had a great time. I talked to them afterwards, and they're all interested in coming back, including Mackenzie. So that's definitely a bonus. And actually, Scott, we usually talk about numbers. What are you doing? You're over there. What are
my,
you
my chat, for some reason, seems to be abnormally far off to the side. So I either had to lean all the way up to read what Casey had to say.
Oh, about the warranty. Yeah. Casey said she gets the warranty call too. She's never owned a car in her life. So I tell them about my bicycle.
Nice.
I thought there was I thought you saw something on my camera and you were hinting, because I know my co-stars are back here just running amok.
No, I was I had something in the way. I had to look around to see the comments. See, I got my laptop over here.
Mm-hmm.
Where if you see me looking at the camera directly, it's because I'm looking at the laptop. If you see me kind of looking off towards you, I'm looking at the TV screen, the monitor, and that's where I have us and the chat and such.
See, that's too fancy for me.
Yeah, it was just TV sitting around, so I was playing World of Warcraft on it and just never switched it over for this.
Well, we could probably talk a whole video on WoW. I need to get back into it. Which, actually, I have to ask now. Are you Horde or Alliance?
You had to ask.
Oh, you have to.
I seem to admit that in order to play with my sons, I'm an Alliance. But my heart is for the Horde.
Okay, half points to Gryffindor.
I think I'd be more in the Slytherin in reality.
Oh, I'm Gryffindor. Mackenzie and I have had hours and hours to talk about that. But yeah. But yeah, so the Witching Hour-ish, it was honestly a lot of fun. I honestly learned a lot. I was impressed with the wealth of knowledge these ladies had, and they still have. We haven't even scratched the surface. Uh-oh. Casey, we're not going to go there. We're not going there. I understand what she's talking about. We're not going there. But yeah, no, there is so much about the Wicca and pagan side of things that, we barely even delve into. I mean, we didn't even talk about herbs. I mean, and what I mean by that is sage.
Right.
Like how many types of sage do you know, Scott?
Well, I don't know many. I know there's white sage.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's that's about the top that I can think of at the moment.
Well, the ones I typically use are white sage, black sage, and sage that has lavender oil in it. So it's a lavender sage. Okay. And each one does different things. Now, I was lucky out in San Diego. They had white sage everywhere, so I could get free supply.
You know where where I did the camping, or the one video of the campsite?
Is that the Guernsey one, or?
No, this is local to Warren.
Okay.
Where we're all up and it says, I believe the title is Haunted Campsite. But
I think so. Is that the one where you guys had that fire ring? You started around. Yeah, and then you guys went down to a water source or something like that. Right. Okay, I remember that one.
Heather has found sage there. So I've seen her pick it there.
See, me personally, I like picking my own sage, which I should. Yeah, you saw that too. There we go. Well, I'm not a big fan of mojitos.
Straight bourbon most of the time.
Oh, actually, I still have a bottle of wine upstairs.
I'm sad.
Oh.
Nice. Pumpkin.
Actually, yeah. By the way, this is something that only Casey will understand. Casey, you were right, and here it comes. Tangents. They never happen. But if you guys missed it, Scott over here had a really, really awesome video last Saturday.
Well, thank you.
I believe it was last Saturday with Wisconsin. What is it? Wisconsin Area Paranormal Society.
Correct.
Ha! That was right.
Hard when you're thinking of my group because they're so close.
Yeah, and it was Dan and Alan, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Okay. That video was a lot of fun, and I think we all have
good.
Y'all did an amazing job, and I was just thinking about it. That would be one heck of a video to get all four of us in the same room.
In the same room or in the same chat?
No, same room. Same room.
Well,
like all sitting next.
All five of us, because it wouldn't be a party without Lee.
Oh, of course. Oh, of course. Well, someone has to run the video camera. I know he's big on. I know he likes being the center of attention.
He's our tech guy. If he's on here, you'll see him say otherwise here in a minute.
I was going to say Scott proclaimed technical tech guy. It's not self-proclaimed; it's Scott proclaimed.
Yeah, proclaimed. That's what it should be, right?
Yeah. But no, they did an awesome job. Seriously, did an awesome job. I had a lot of fun, and I can't wait. And actually, it's leading me up to what I'm about to talk about is what's coming up. So I've actually talked to these guys off camera, and we are trying to find a solid date to get these guys on. They are a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. Scott was gracious enough to bring me on for the later end of their video, and they clicked. We all just clicked, just like Scott and I over here. And I think they would be an amazing guest for me.
Getting better.
Scott's hitchhiking. But
never find a bus when I need one.
Yeah, right. You're never short on buses.
Right.
Which actually, I was curious. Do you get a discount or anything, or you just hop on, or how does that work?
You want the professional statement or the coworker statement?
Whichever one's not going to get you in trouble.
Well, I'm assuming my coworkers or boss really isn't watching this. So the technical is to work or home is free. And that's technically. However, I've yet to run into a coworker charging me, and I've yet to charge a coworker.
Now, just if in case his bosses are watching, I paid him to say that. So
I'm really lucky. My employment's very generous. On the worst case scenario, they'd say, "Hey, we caught the video. Don't do that."
Yeah. But that's cool, though. That's cool. And if anybody is new to my channel and has no idea what we're talking about, Scott is a bus driver.
Yeah, we don't normally know what we're talking about, so it's okay.
Join the club. See, even you could run this video. You have no idea what's going on. But anyway, as far as what else is to come, I got them trying to get a set date for those two gentlemen to come on. And that is going to be a lot of fun. I mean, I saw the fun that you have a special guest with you, Scott.
I just thought I heard like a kid cry.
Oh no, that's just my my sanity over there in the corner. All my hopes and dreams. No,
we don't have no kids here.
That's my inner child.
My inner child's dying.
Oh, he's been gone a long time. Excuse me.
Well, will this help bring it back?
Speaking of, speaking of, Casey asked about yeah. I mean, I personally have no preference. I think they all work. It's just a matter of what kind of quality of a photo are you looking for.
The best equipment to have is what you have with you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no sense of worrying about what you don't have. Use what you have.
Yeah. I mean,
I actually just I have a video premiering tomorrow on my channel.
yeah, I got the notification for that.
Giving just a couple little tips on if you're new to ghost hunting and a very, very fast tip and guidance for starting up possibly a group if you want to.
I was thinking about that, about doing a how-to video on starting a paranormal team. I thought that, because I get that question a lot, believe it or not. I don't know if you do.
No, not really, believe it or not. Maybe because they see me and like, no, we don't want nothing to be like that. But this is kind of a pre-group starting. Kind of like the basic and the thought behind the video is a few steps to do before you decide to start a team.
Okay. All right. That actually sounds... I don't know why, but this ear is just itchy today. I think the cats were in my headphones. I set up my equipment like a Smarty earlier, and I think they found my headphones because I have cat hair everywhere. But no, I get that question, honestly, quite frequently. How do I go about starting a team? When do I know when to start a team? Is there a difference? Do I need a team to go out and investigate? Do I need a team to take on clients? I get a bunch of different questions. So
I would say clients, yeah, you probably should be at that point where you have an established team. If you're to that point, if you're not and you're just kind of kicking around the idea, the first tip, and I'll reveal it here for your viewing pleasure, is I even had it written down as it slowly comes into screen. Is make up a list of friends that you trust. Mm-hmm. 3 or 4 people that you know and you trust, and it doesn't even have to be 3 or 4, even just a second person that isn't going to run out on you as soon as something goes bad.
Yeah,
I mean, and just get that list, and then, well, I suppose I'll do tip 2 as well. And once you get that list, and it's important to have more than one person. 2 is okay. I suggest 3 or 4, and the reason behind that is if you're, say, at a cemetery, you find a location you want to go to, cemeteries, friend's house, whatever, and you were outside, say that we'll just choose a cemetery. You're outside and you fall and you get hurt. If you're by yourself, you're kind of in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
If you got a couple people with you, you're good. They call the police or ambulance or whatever the case may be. And, a lot of times if you have somebody with you and things do get a little kind of sketchy, you're able to kind of keep each other calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
That keeps you from running out and hurting yourself or.
Well, the main thing I tell anybody who asks me that is, what are your intentions? What are you looking at doing? Are you looking at just going out and enjoying yourself? Or are you looking to have something more structured? And those who say they want to start a team, I always go off of the rule of 3. I don't know if, are you familiar with that?
3.
Are you familiar with that?
You would make one ugly Alyssa Milano.
I mean, I don't know.
I'd make a good Prue.
I can find a wig. But have you heard of that? The rule of 3 in investigating?
It hasn't ringing a bell.
I know it hasn't been mentioned in a long time. I haven't heard it in a long time. But basically, what it states is when you go out as a team, if you go out in groups, always have 3 people. The reason for that is because you have one person who experiences something, a second person to back that up, and a third party to validate. And that way the power of suggestion is harder to have occur. You know what I mean? And then that way, if you're split up, you can, like, if there's somebody walking, say, down a trail, one person hears something from the left, the center person kind of hears it. The person on the right didn't hear it.
Looks
You
like
know what I mean?
ready to be pounced on.
Oh, I'm probably am. Who is
No,
that?
you were in the right direction the first time. I think that's a cat up there.
It was.
Ceiling rafters on your left side.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a chair behind me. Yeah, that is Two-Face. She ran that way.
No, there looks like a little circular platform up by the ceiling up there. Not that.
Oh, right here?
Well, a little further back. Yep.
Yeah, that's a punching bag.
Now go a little further over.
Nope.
Yep.
Oh, that's the weight. The weights. They've got a bunch of like those
There's
benches.
no cat up there.
No, she ran that way.
Huh. Thought I'd seen movement up there.
Well, I just like you, I do have spirits in this house. Grandparents, Mackenzie's grandparents are here.
That's cool. I couldn't tell you what's here. But no, that's the first time I think I've heard of. No, actually, I believe you said that to me before. Now that you explained it.
Yeah, I personally go off of the rule of three. So I always tell people, if you want to start a team, or you're just starting out, at least have 5 other people, so 6 total. So that way you can split up into 2 groups of 3. So
this is the video tomorrow is more for the very start of the interest of being in a group. Not quite to the point where they're anybody's, not quite to the point where you're sitting down saying, okay, we have a group, let's go.
Yeah,
it's let's get let's tip our toes into the water and see if this is even for us or not.
Okay, so you're talking like the absolute beginning phases.
Pretty much, yes.
Cool.
So it's probably going to be boring for people like us who's been doing this for numerous years. So you're going to probably look at it and be like, okay, yeah, I know.
Now, is this going to be live, or do you already have it recorded?
It's recorded, just ready to go.
So what am I going to do on my Saturday night now?
Comment on my video. Loser.
Maybe just like last video, I'll just put in first.
There you
Got
go.
here first.
I'm trying to do my schedule where it's 1 week on, 1 week off.
And then you have me, who just brings you on randomly.
Yes, you're doing fine. I don't see why you were so worried about it.
I don't know. I think it's just because I need that extra vibe. I need someone to vibe with tonight. I think that's what it is. It's just been such a long week for me. Like I said, that second COVID shot. I mean, I know I'm not the worst off, but it's definitely taken a toll on me. Like even today at work, I the best way to describe it, honestly, and here we go with another tangent, but the best way to describe it is I felt like I was drunk, minus all the fun parts. Like, I felt nauseous. I felt dizzy. I just was tired. I didn't feel like doing anything. I just wanted to sleep.
Wow.
And then today I woke up, my right arm, that's where I got the shot. I mean, it's still sore. I mean, you can see me moving it, but it hurts. It definitely hurts. And I don't know, like I tried laying down earlier. My boss was gracious enough to send me home for a little break. And I laid down and I just couldn't. I felt like that drunk state again, where you just feel dizzy and nauseous.
I wouldn't know nothing about that feeling.
No. But but no, it wasn't fun. But like again, I know I wasn't the worst. I mean, my mother-in-law had a really bad reaction. She actually ended up in the emergency room. But yeah, so. But yeah, anyway, so back to the topic of what's coming. But yeah, so that's
we're still on that, huh?
I don't know. That was like 20 minutes ago. But no, so I am going to be doing a video with Dan and Alan. I'm going to be doing
Wisconsin Area Paranormal Society.
Yep. I will be doing that with them. I will be having. I'll create another event on Facebook, so that way people know. So as soon as I get the actual dates, I'll set that up. Next week, I haven't decided. It might be them. There was a video I wanted to do, and I kind of want to put somebody on the spot.
Who would that be?
Oh, I don't know. I kind of wanted to interview somebody.
Somebody?
Hey, how you doing? What do you guys think? Should we interview Scott next week? Peer pressure.
Do it. Well,
Peer pressure.
Friday, I was like, you can't do it because next Saturday I have a guest on.
See, he's trying to get out of it already. How about this? Invite Lee, close your ears. Invite Lee over and just show him the setup and be like, hey, Matt just wants to talk to us.
Check this out. It's almost not live.
There you go. It just mock. It says, now you guys can't see this, I don't think. I don't know if they can or not. But in the top corner of the screen, it says live. But yeah, I guess you can. I should know. I've been a guest on your video too.
Yeah.
But
left corner.
Yeah, we'll just tell them that's a fake. Don't worry about that. Just put a piece of tape over it. But I've been meaning to actually interview you for quite some time now because I know my guests know of you, but they don't know about you. So that might be a possibility.
They know a lot about me. I mean, right. It's not like we're holding secrets back.
You're right. There you go. There's the star right there.
I want you to join us.
Oh, Pam's on. Hi, Pam.
Pam.
So, but yeah, so that was a thought.
Facebook.
Yes, I am on Facebook, YouTube, and
if your name is Pam and you're on Facebook, you need to take a moment to click like. Yeah. Nobody else. Just
she
Pam.
Will. Just Pam
on Facebook.
Wait, somebody already did click like. Aha, you.
Me.
So see, it doesn't work. It can't just be Pam's. No, she did it anyway. But no, I thought of
only you and I. On your show can somebody get on and instantly be singled out.
You know. But so that was one thing, or that was actually two things, I guess. Yeah.
As far as me next week, it's not a no. It's not a yes, but it's not a no.
All right, guys, if you're watching this, peer pressure. Let's do it. No.
That's how you get pear juice.
What's that?
That's how you get pear juice.
Yeah. Actually, you know what?
Pressure.
Right? Maybe what I'll end up doing, I might you might have someone just come knocking. I'll find you.
You'll find me?
Just show up with my microphone and my laptop. Hey guys, I'm at a new location.
Hello, I'm Gary Gnu from Gary News.
I'm in Warren right now. I'm outside of Scott's house. He has no clue about this. All the cool kids talk about ghosts on. Yeah. There you go, Scott. It's for us. I guess we're the cool kids.
Yeah, maybe like on the TV show Cool Kids. I don't know if you ever seen that. They're old and living in a retirement home.
Oh, jeez. But so yeah, so what?
Next week, we'll see. I can't put 100% without trying to make sure I'm not having other things and planned out and say, oh yes, I'll be right on, and find out I'm in trouble with Mrs.
And 20 minutes later, you pop into the video. No.
How's the interview going?
Right. One-sided. Just set up your computer, accept the invite. Just talk to myself. Scott's there somewhere. All right, everybody, let's yell Scott as loud as we can. But yeah. So speaking of the videos, I want to go back to one thing I found really cool. Scott and I always talk about numbers. We always talk about numbers when it comes to these videos. And I wanted to show, that's my live video. Hi. I wanted to give an actual count on this is just Facebook, by the way. So as of right now, 180 people are following my Facebook.
Stop, Matt. Stop. When are you going to visit your niece and nephew?
When I actually have time, pal.
Don't give me that BS. You go and you see them. Not tonight because they're probably in bed. You go tomorrow.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
Don't give me no excuses. Now on with your numbers.
No, I know. I will, Pam. You know I will. It's been a rough couple weeks. But anyway, so 180 people are following the Paranormal Consultant. Nice. I thought that was really cool. Let's see. There's 13. Hey, wait a minute. 13 people have seen this video. Where are you guys at? What's going on? Come on. Anyway, The Witching Hour Part 2. I thought this was awesome. And it still is awesome. I am at 697 views.
Damn.
Almost 7. Oh, no. People reached. 700 people reached. That is awesome. So I know you people
especially
are out
being
there.
Organic.
What's that?
Especially being organic.
Right? So that is awesome. What is going on? My phone. Oh.
They're counting you back to work.
No. I'm not going back there tonight. That was nuts. We made 70 pizzas in a half hour.
Man.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's busy.
That sounds like it.
And that was just for 30 of it was just for one person. One order, just at random. Just, hey, I want 30 pizzas. When? As soon as possible.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
Right? What time tomorrow? But but no, so that's Scott's interview is coming at some point. We will get him on. I will interview him.
The nice thing is that we've been back and forth with each other a few times now, so it's going to be a lot more comfortable. And, you know, I'm not going to be like Alan asked me, tell me about your group. Like I said, I was on a radio show, online radio show, all ready for these big major questions to go. And I was all ready to go, and they say that to me, and I'm like, we're a small group.
You guys have got to watch that video. That video. I told Scott I'd be there, like I always do, as backup if he needed, to just throw 2 cents somewhere to keep the chat active, or even pop on if he ever needs. I was literally sitting. I'll even show you, just like this. That entire video, just lounged back, and I was just laughing hysterically at this conversation.
Nice.
And when they asked about you, your expression was just priceless. Like, no, I'm interviewing you. It's the other way.
You. I get to ask the questions.
You be quiet. You answer when I ask you a question. You don't ask me questions. But no, it was funny. It was good.
Pretty good, and I know they sounded like they were ready to jump on your show too. So that time will come, I'm sure. They said they had fun, so I can't imagine why.
Don't mind me. I would say I have a shadow figure, but no, this is one of the cats. Either they found catnip or something. But I just see them just running. I know you guys can't see this, but I have a table over here next to me, and they're running in and out of the table legs, and there's like storage stuff next to it. So they're like jumping through this little tiny hole.
So,
but anyway,
any questions from your viewers? Feel free to ask. Just in case you don't make it to next week's video, if I'm here, you could ask me any questions like you're interviewing me. I give you permission. And speaking of which, not speaking of which, but you were mentioning shadows, and I think I've seen my first full shadow today. Not a shadow person, but a shadow experience. It was kind of weird driving bus. It was around 4:45 this morning, nice and dark, and I was driving down the road, and to my left, we're supposed to be looking for things because we're driving, for one thing. Second, looking for people to pick up because, well, that's my job for $1, And so this thing about yay big just like shot across the sidewalk into the yard, and it wasn't, you can see where it wasn't touching the ground.
I understand what you mean. Yeah.
And it was so quick that it was just amazingly quick.
I've had a couple of times like that when I was driving. I thought it was like a deer or something like that, but no, I mean, it was way too quick to be a deer or any type of animal.
Can you hold on a second? Well, go ahead and chat.
Yeah, go for it. I hear beeping.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. So anyway, so we'll go back to the what's to come while we wait for Scott here. So, like I said, I'm going to try to get Scott, guys, but while he's not here, hopefully he's not listening. Why doesn't everybody in chat write Scott? We want Scott or something. Do a cheer that we want Scott. It's a little pressure, but anyway. So yeah, so I will talk. We will interview Scott at some point, professionally. I do want to get Alan and Dan on. Those guys. That's going to be a fun video. I'm going to have a lot more, obviously, preparation. The other thing that's coming down is, I know I talked about this a little bit previous, but I'm creating and getting some ideas around for a t-shirt. Yes, an actual t-shirt. I will have them up for sale, for donations. So I will have them up. Hey, welcome back.
Okay. Thank you.
Did you defuse the bomb?
No, I just put a few barricades up, so I'm good.
So I was just saying, I'm starting the actual planning phase of getting a t-shirt together for a paranormal consultant. I will have them for
platform donation. Are you using?
Actually Redbubble, from the sounds of it. Basically it's Casey uses it for her. Basically it's where creators can send their designs, and then this company actually makes it for them, and you get a certain amount from it.
That's what I do with Teespring.
Okay.
That's where I got. Did you see the coffee mug I did?
Mm-hmm.
That's where I got that.
So, but I right now I'm getting a design created for me because I'm not artistic. But what I'm thinking is, and let me know what you guys think as well. I'm thinking, since I'm a consultant, obviously, and I deal with a bunch of different religions and backgrounds and whatnot, I was going to get in a circle the different logos, if you will, or emblems of these different religions. And on top of my name and in the middle of the circle, paranormal consultant.
Could work.
Something simple. That's an idea I was messing around with. And then on the front, I'll have obviously my name. And then for anybody who donates and supports me, is the front of their shirt will say supporter. So make them feel like you guys are helping me out and being a part of something. So that's just an idea I had. So that's coming down. And also, big news. I don't even think you've heard this one yet, sir.
No,
I don't think so. So obviously, as we all know, the weather minus today, has gotten a heck of a lot better. What I've decided is I am going to still do my Friday nights, but either Wednesday or Thursday or one of my days off, I am actually going to start doing live on location videos starting as soon as possible. So,
really?
Yep. And they will be live for anybody who wants to join in. So, which means if you want to join in on these live investigations, you got to like and subscribe on YouTube and follow me on Facebook, turn on the notifications. So that way, you know, if you want to be a part of this. And on top of that, I am offering anybody you want to come out and join me on these live investigations. All you got to do is let me know. And if you have any locations of your own that you want me to go to, send them to me. And if you want to join me, you're welcome to come along as well. But yes, the live investigations are coming very, very soon. So that's something to look forward to.
Yeah, definitely.
Now,
that means I'm invited?
Of course.
Sweet.
Now, with that also means I'm going to have to dip in a little bit. And Casey's excited. I am going to but I'm going to get some new goodies and new toys to mess around with, which means new camera, new lighting setup, a couple different things that I want to just try out. This one I'm looking at is literally like this handlebar looking thing to where you can put lights facing you, so that way you can obviously, the camera can pick up you. But if you turn it forward, but if you turn, like for your phone, you've got the front facing camera and then the opposite way. It also has a little area to where you can put different lights up. Excuse me. So I'm going to put a full spectrum light on. I'm going to put a regular light, and we're literally going to do, it's going to be like a virtual investigation for those who want to watch. So it'll be like you're walking right along with me, and I'll be going to different places. And like I said, that's coming in the very near future. Now, as far as exact dates, I don't know yet.
Sometime in the future.
Sometime in the very near future.
If you're a time traveler.
I'll put it to you this way. It's going to be before June. Before June, this is going to start. So it's going to be that quick.
And if you're a time traveler, please go grab some of the equipment for us. Bring it back.
Yeah.
And
when they're on sale. But so that is coming down. I am excited about that. I know a lot of people have been waiting for me to go do these live investigations. But I just decided, you know what? Weather's starting to get nice. Now's the time. And I figured, you know what? I might as well do it on a day to where I have off the next day, so I don't have to get up early.
Yeah. No doubt. I'm going to start calling you when I get up in the morning.
Go for it. You can call me all you want. I ain't gonna.
It doesn't mean you're going to answer, right?
No, not time you get up. But so big things coming down. New T-shirts. Well, first T-shirts. New people we're interviewing. Old friends we're interviewing. Locations to investigate. Slew of different things. And there is talks of, and Casey, if you're still on, you're over there. Casey, if you're still over there, whichever way.
I can't do that. That way I'm covered.
I'll figure it out eventually. Casey, if you're still on, I think there was talks of Witching Hour-ish Part 3. I believe that was on the trifecta.
Be like Ghostbusters.
There you go. But I believe that was in the talks, so we'll see.
I remember we were talking about Sage, and I know I'm sure you heard the story before, but we were all sitting down at McDonald's having a group meeting, and unfortunately, I remember Earth passed away, but she was one that would get Sage and such from Lilydale. I believe that's where she got it from. And have you heard of Lilydale?
I don't think so.
We'll talk about that in half a minute. And so we were all sitting down in a meeting. She was running a few minutes late, and she comes in. McDonald's was semi-busy Saturday afternoon, and she comes in with a gallon-sized Ziploc baggie full of sage.
I do remember you talking about this.
And so for those that might have not heard, so she comes in, big smile, just happy-go-lucky, normal self. She's like, "Hey guys, hey, good seeing you." And Heather was who she got it for. She goes, "Oh, I got this gift for you, Heather," and just dumps this, well, not dump, but throws this gallon-sized bag of sage on the table. Looked like 3 pounds of dope. Just we all just kind of stopped talking, just looked at her like,
I remember I had a cop pull me over because in my one old truck I had, like, you know, those badge holders that you use for passports and stuff like that for IDs.
Yeah.
I had one that was hanging in the mirror of my my one truck. Well, I stopped at this one place out, and it's called I want to say it's Escondido, but I don't. Anyway, out in San Diego, I stopped at one of these little stores, and they had a little bag of catnip, organic catnip that they would personally dry and stuff like that. And I'm all for supporting, you know, local businesses and mom and pop shops. And they were only charged like $2 for this thing. I mean, we're talking maybe like smaller than a sandwich bag. And I bought it, and I didn't know where to put it. So I put it in this little passport. Cop passed me. He threw his light on pretty quick. He was like, he goes, "What is that?" I go, "Catnip." It still had the tag on and everything. And he goes, "Well, I don't believe it's catnip. I want to test it." And I go, "Fine, you want to taste it?" I was like, "Here, I got some in." At the time, I was rolling my own cigarettes. I go, "I got papers. Do you want to smoke it?" He tasted it. Oh, he tasted it. Oh, yeah. He regretted his decision immediately.
Well, I'm sure he did.
Of course, it didn't help. I looked at him and I said, "Are you high yet?"
Yeah, they don't like it when you get smart with them.
But I'm assuming there is going to be a part 3 for that Witching Hour-ish. Because Casey,
too hard,
right? So that might be a good indication. We might be looking at a part 3.
Nice.
So,
now one night we got done with an investigation around 2:30 in the morning or so, and most of the group was there. I don't remember exactly everybody, but we're bringing our equipment outside. We had a decent sized monitor for the computer and bags of stuff, you know. And next thing I know, cop comes. The house was right on a corner, so there was a stop sign there. Cop comes to the stop sign as we're walking towards the vehicles with all this stuff, and he slowly rolls down the window. "Hey, how you guys doing?" "All right." He goes, "What y'all up to?" "Not what you're thinking, I'm sure." So you're like, "Well, I hope not, because we'll have a serious situation if that's the case." And we explained what was going on. He was pretty cool with it and such. And then, like 4 or 5 months later, I happened to be in the hospital for something. I think Steph was not feeling good, and we were done with our ER visit. Walking out, a couple cops were walking in, and I had my paranormal hat on, group hat on. He stops, he looks. like, hey, I remember you. I'm like, no, you don't. And then he explained, and I was like, oh, okay. But it must have made an impression on him that,
I had an incident like that out in San Diego. We were at this place, and if you guys are playing the home game or whatever, look this place up. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's called the Presidio Mission in Old Town San Diego. Here, I'll put it as I'll just put easy one to spell. Look this up on Google if I can type. Really? It's not. Okay. There we go. Look that up on Google. Okay, there we go. It's got the brick house again.
I just started thinking about what shirt I had on. Look at these bricks.
That's how you should end every video. Look at these bricks.
But the bricks are going by.
Taking my bricks elsewhere. But we were here in Old Town.
What I'm able to build after a basketball game.
Bricks,
the bricks I throw.
I feel that. But the one night I had a fairly decent sized group out in San Diego. I think I had like 14 or 15 investigators on my team, and we took some of the Is that the Do You Believe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of your videos, do I? But no, we had like I took some of the Wicca, and they called each other occultists, out to this location, to the Presidio Mission, and we were walking around and we were doing our thing, and they were trying to gather some sage and some lavender and some other stuff that was out there, and they were just doing some genuine protection practices. Then we got back to the vehicles, and we always took an inventory of what we had to make sure we had enough. Now, mind you, a lot of these look a little suspicious, especially some of the stones. If you get some clear quartz or white quartz and had like little tiny pebbles of them, they look very suspicious. And one of the cops who knew us rolled up with a rookie. Rookie saw everything, jumped out of his car, drew his gun. Oh yeah, he was all sorts of
gun ho.
Oh, he was all RoboCop on us. And the one officer just gets out and goes, "Rookie, shut the hell up!" And he started going at him. He goes, "I know these guys." And he walks up and goes, "Hey, wait a minute, what kind of party are you guys having?" And I was like, "It's not what you think." And he started looking. He goes, "Okay," because from a distance that looks kind of
a little shady.
And the one rookie's like, "Oh, we need to test this. We need to do this. We need to do that." And the guy who knew us, I forget what his name was, officer. I'll remember it after the video. He's like, "Rookie, sit down and shut up. He's fine. I know these guys." So, okay then. My co-host is behind the laptop now. That was my co-host. Oh, you little. No, you guys want all the attention, and then you don't want to be on camera. But anyway, so yes, so we got a lot of. What are you doing?
What?
Okay. Let's see. There.
Can you see it?
Yeah, we can all see it.
Can you see it? Well, I mean, is it clear enough? This is what I was talking about, Lilydale.
There you go.
Western New York's home for mediumship and spiritual healing since 1879. And it's got all kinds of, like, the whole town is nothing but spiritual or town full of mediums and psychics and such.
Talk about being nosy neighbors. I mean, you would pretty much know whatever neighbors thinking or doing.
Yeah, I don't think they're quite.
That'd be an awkward town meeting.
Catalog. You think?
Yeah.
So you can do all kinds of stuff.
Huh. I'll have to check that out.
Of course, as soon as I get ready to go back to the original page, the calendar comes up. But yeah, so it's Lilydale, New York. It's not too far from
there we go.
It's not too far from Jamestown, New York. Okay. And it's a neat little town. All kinds of psychics. You can pick up crystals, sage, all that kind of stuff.
Well, I'll definitely have to check that out. I know there's a metaphysical shop close to me that she sells a lot of really good things. Everything from sage, candles, herbs, a bunch of different things, stones, even like raw natural stones. Nice. She's got a lot of stuff. Last time I knew, she had oils even too, which was really cool. So
this place, Lilydale, was not even on Supernatural.
I'll have to ask my wife about that. Her and her family love that show.
Probably. Huh?
No, go ahead.
I was about to say it was just it was not one of their better episodes. It wasn't bad, but there's, it wasn't like it was a Scooby-Doo crossover.
Yeah, that was good. That was like one of the only episodes I've ever seen. But all right, well, speaking of my wife, I have to go meet her. So I will catch up with everybody later.
There's a couple other little things I was going to bring up, and now, darn it, we went off on so many different things.
Save it for the interview next week.
If you don't mind, I'm going to plug my show for a second.
Yeah, absolutely. Have at it.
Well, not so much of a plug. As a lot of you guys know,
there you go.
You don't have to do all that.
Too late. Hey, how you doing? So, in case you haven't noticed, Scott's being.
You weren't expecting that, were you?
I figured it was going to happen eventually.
So, as you guys could tell, this is pretty much how my shows go. Pretty laid back, similar setup, and so forth. Now, next Saturday, I believe 7:30 our time. I hope. No doubt. I'm gonna have Mike Plero from Jamestown Paranormal on, Jamestown Paranormal Investigators, and I'll do an interview like we're kind of doing now, where we'll just banter off each other. I don't have a lot of experience with Mike, so I'll be learning a lot of new stuff, as well as you guys will if you tune in. I know Matt will be there because, well, we're at each other's shows. So
I was just gonna say, guys, join me, because literally join me. I will be in Scott's chat, being creepy as always.
And you can find me on Facebook under what Matt has scrolling. The YouTube channel, I'm lucky enough to have over 100 followers on YouTube, so I'm able to just thank you. Just do youtube.com Warren area / Warren Area Society of Paranormal. So that makes it a lot easier to find me instead of a bunch of numbers. Matt, won't take you long to get there, my friend. Especially keeping this up. Your numbers are already doing better than mine.
I'm working on it. And if you can't find him for some reason, there is his email. You can get a hold of him that way and get all the same information. And also ask him any questions like what may be coming up, something you missed or you want to talk about more. Scott is just like me, very approachable. You can ask him anything, and he's very knowledgeable too.
Well, thank you.
Hey, well, it's the truth. And
I'm also starting up another more like nervous channel. I'm like really nervous on this channel, and I don't know why. It's music reaction. Can you believe that?
I actually thought about doing paranormal reaction videos.
Well,
I'm kind of cringy.
This is not paranormal related though. This is music videos.
Oh like, yeah, no, I'm just saying. I thought about trying to find some like paranormal videos to react to, and I was like,
let's see what we got. Don't play the whole thing. Just get about halfway. This is me reacting. I am on my first adventure of sharing music that is covers of famous songs. Now I'm choosing Charles Bradley cover of Black Sabbath Changes because.
What's that, Scott? You're talking over yourself.
I was just saying how nervous I am, how low energy, like trying to keep good energy, but not like. Have you heard this cover before?
I don't think so.
Get about halfway into the video. Here we go. I forgot I have control.
I'm gonna say it.
You can hear the emotion.
I'm gonna say if you're gonna keep playing it. My daughter did that when she was a kid. She screamed like that.
Well, he dedicated this to his mom, who passed away.
What was
he
that?
He dedicated this to his mom, who passed away, and that's why he gets so emotional off the song. But this is my other video, Morton's Music Journey. Okay. And I'm doing a reaction to covers of songs.
There you go, Scott.
Insane cherry makes. They're weird. Let's get rid of this. Remove from studio. And say that. What is that again?
There you go.
The Animals covers of songs Insane Cherry makes. Now check that out, Casey. That might be the next one I do. Now I was quite entertained and kind of bummed out. I did 2 videos, and they both got copyright strikes. So I disputed it. We'll see what happens. But
can never win, can we?
Yeah, it's something. I got such a love for music that I really can't react to music because I've seen so much.
Yeah.
Or listened to so much. So I was like, well, with my knowledge, I'll listen to covers and react to them.
That's fair.
But you said you have to go.
Yes, I got to go meet up with Mackenzie.
Thank you for entertaining me and let me plug some of my stuff.
Hey, anytime. Thank you for saving my butt again.
No, you're doing just fine. You need to get a little more confidence in yourself.
I need to. Well, for those of you, this is a recap of videos. I spoke about 2 weeks ago. My aunt passed away. She actually passed away on April 1st, April Fool's Day, which very fitting for her. So the past couple of videos, I've been a little, so I will get back to my normal uppity, energetic self. I feel like I'm getting better. I just feel this week has just been kind of due to the COVID shot and just being run down with everything going on. So I will get back to my normal self.
You've been doing good.
I'm trying.
When you're on video, you're your own worst critic. I mean, you'll never be happy with the way things are. I'll never be happy with the way things are for me.
Yeah.
The thing is, if you keep having people come back, you'll have your core people that's on almost every episode. So once you get that core, you're good.
Yeah. And I have a great group of people. I mean, I have, like I said, I have almost 200 people already that follow my Facebook by itself. So if you guys are watching this, you do follow me on Facebook. Jump over to my YouTube, share me some love over there as well. You're over there now. Send this guy some love too. Go back to it.
One thing that we need to do.
There we go.
And we need to figure out how we're going to do it. I could do it on my own, but I think the energy it needs to be done is like the black-eyed children, and things like that. We need to figure out if we're going to just kind of throw on each other's channels. We're going to start up a third channel where it's ours. We need to figure out how to do that because there's so much we could cover and do outside of live interviews and such.
Yeah, which before I go and before you go too, sir, if you guys are watching this, if you have an idea for a topic that you want to hear, not just myself talk about, but you're over there now, this guy to talk about with me, you want us to discuss, let us know. Drop a comment. Let me know what topic, and that might be something that we can talk about in the very near future. The other thing, let me know what your thoughts are. Would you guys like a channel that's just me and Scott just doing this?
And it'd be kind of like this where, and not to interrupt you, but that might be a very thing that happens a lot on these chats. Like I keep bringing up black-eyed children. Yeah. Where it would kind of be not live, I don't believe. I'm talking about pre-recorded, and we'll be talk about I have the first time that black-eyed children were even mentioned was from a reporter, and on January 16th, 1998, from an American named Brian Bethel. And he recalls about the first time he noticed their eyes, they were all coal black with no pupil, no iris. And he was very shooken by the experience. And that's how the channel would kind of go, is Matt would have his information that he would find. I would have that, and we would kind of throw the urban legends and things out there and kind of give you information that we found.
Which that started to go anyway. So, which is interesting because you said the first report was in the late 1990s. I was hearing 1998. So I was hearing about reports from the 1970s. So even before all that, I've heard about reports. But I think what the problem is, or the confusion, is they were being called something different. Kind of like Bigfoot and Yeti. Same thing, but different areas. So I think that might be what's going on.
And plus with our media and such as being way more available as years go by, where back then is you find newspaper articles and such where in late 90s and such you had AOL and all that for people to chat. That's with the clowns. You remember the clown sightings?
Mm-hmm.
Now
I remember those.
Now that happens every 50 years or so. This is the third time that's happened.
Or what was the other one? The Obulus or whatever they're called. Those popping up.
Now the crazy thing about that is, why is Israel? I believe it was Israel, heavily guarding them. The one they found there. And
see that again, it could be a conversation that we could probably spend hours discussing. I mean, whether
live or not. Your watch.
Yeah.
So
And a
And
lot of these show up overnight.
And that's the kind of stuff that me and Matt needs to figure out. If we're going to do a third channel, if we're just going to do a video with each other and just throw it on the 2 separate channels.
So let us know in the comments, guys. What do you think? Should we do? I want your guys' opinions. What do you think? Should we do a video or a channel just for us, or should we do the separate thing? So
same video, 2 channels.
Yeah. So, but anyway, all right, Scott. I do got to get going. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yeah. So we're supposedly working in a centric group artists. Well, and yeah, I heard that, but it was worldwide. I mean, that would take a lot of planning, a lot of metal work, a lot of stuff to make that happen. I'm not saying it couldn't happen, because it wasn't like one day here, one day there, one day there. There was a little bit of time spaced out, but it'd be kind of crazy. That's like with crop circles.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many theories on a lot of these things that we could probably spend months and months and months discussing and just hit the tip of the iceberg. So, but all right, Scott, thank you for saving me yet again.
Anytime I can. You guys have a good night. I'll let you say your goodbyes, and good seeing all your chat, your core group there. Click like, share. It's never too late to share and heart this on YouTube, Facebook, and
Facebook,
Twitch.
Yep.
See, I've been working on Twitter.
I might make a change here very shortly.
I suggest you do that. I think you're going to get a lot further in Twitter than you will in Twitch. But anyways, different story for a different night. Y'all have a good night.
See you, brother.
Bye.
All right, everybody. So yet again, Scott saved me. It's great to have him on. So a lot of things happened this evening, folks. Like I said, t-shirts are coming. Live investigations will be coming. A bunch of different interviews that I'm planning. I am excited for it. I hope you guys are too. Again, if you want to have me and Scott do our own, I mean, we want you. No, wait, we want your guys' opinions. We really do. So if you guys want Scott and I, or think Scott and I should start our own channel up to where we would do recorded videos of different things and talk about different things, let me know in the comments. Whether you're, no matter where you're at, just let us know what you think. And if you have any suggestions on topics, let me know in the comments as well, and we will get to them as soon as I can. So, all right, guys. Well, that's enough for me. I do have to keep going and get myself in trouble, and that's nothing out of the normal. So, all right, guys. You guys enjoy the rest of your week. It is Friday night. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. If you're going out investigating or going anywhere, be careful. Please don't rush. Seriously, don't rush. No need to. But all right, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next Friday. And as always, folks, happy hauntings.